Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and here we are outside of the brand new 2.5 Pure Fiction, and today we're going to be kicking up some interesting teams, I think. I mean, for the first half, we're just going to go pretty basic. First of all, we're playing Acheron here, and she'll be joined alongside Jiaoqiu, because, you know, brand new best in slot support, as well as Black Swan. And then, obviously, Aventurine, who's also going to be on the Trend Light Con. I personally feel like this is Acheron's best in slot team in Pure Fiction, very much gets the job done, and we will also be taking the nice little ultimate buff here. And then on the second half, this is where the cook really comes in, because we have an E0S0 Himeko right here, and I'm going to be pairing her in a no sustain team, alongside March 7th, a hunt version, as well as then topping it off with Ruan Mei and Robin, and hoping we can hit a score of 30k before half our team dies. I mean, we could technically replace one of these buffers with Gallagher if you're struggling for sustain, but we're going to try and max out as many points as we can, and that's why we're going for the double buffer. No sustain, but like I said, you can swap someone out for a Gallagher or a Luocha or whatever, and then for the buff, we're going to be taking up the follow-up one. So, yeah, with that being said, let's hop right into it. Okay then, and here we are in the first half with our Acheron. Now we're just going to start off with our Jiaoqiu's technique into Aventurines. Oh wait, actually we can use Aventurines once more, but okay, that changes absolutely nothing. Okay then, and starting off with our Acheron technique, which we're just going to go into Jiaoqiu for his skill, then ultimate, which will get his stacks up to 4, I believe. And then also give us our Acheron ult and give these guys, you know, more of a vulnerability, and then also break some of their weakness. Now I'm going to Aventurine basic, which will now allow our Acheron ult to deal more damage when this guy's already weakness broken, so we'll take more damage because that's how this big dino works. And we dealt a casual 477k, which I will take. Not gonna lie, nothing in this Pure Fiction really helps out Acheron, so we're just going off raw strength and lightning weakness here, at least not to my memory. I mean, I know we picked up the ultimate buff, but it doesn't really do that much for our Acheron, but, you know, at least when it comes to the personal damage, but we'll be fine. Anyway, once again, get as close to this weakness, breaking this guy's weakness as we can, and we can once again attack when this guy's down, which is very nice for us. And we deal, again, 441k, and then this break charge thing will accumulate, but I don't think it's going to do as much damage. Yeah, no, it really doesn't, but, oh, it gets, okay, it nearly gets the job done, which is a bit annoying because this did just basically take off a turn of our, oh, never mind, it doesn't take, never mind, that's completely fine then. Okay, just gonna basic since that's all we need to get our energy, and then our ult will weakness break these guys. Hopefully they die. But the question is, will they? The answer is no, not yet. I don't really have anything else which could kill them, which is unlucky. So I feel like we are going to have to waste our Acheron ult on some enemies which are mostly dead for the most part. Okay, maybe I should have just killed them to spawn some more enemies in. Okay, can this kill at least? Okay, one of them's down. That's good. And now we will just pop our ultimate here. I feel like this is, maybe I did something slightly wrong, but it shouldn't be too much of an issue. Anyway, this thing goes, does 76k, that's really not a lot of damage. Also, I am pretty sure that the HP pools in this Pure Fiction are, like, much higher than in previous ones, although I don't want to say that for certain, but at least I'm pretty sure the HP pools did go up. Well, I mean, it was, yeah, I think that happened. Anyway, back to the gameplay. We're nearly halfway through the second wave. We're doing pretty well for ourselves, although again, Acheron's ult is going to have to be used on enemies which could have slightly more HP, I would like at least. One of them goes down. We should be able to take this fox down, I would hope, and yep, okay. That's fine. Now we get our Acheron's ult up, and we will just take out these last 3 guys, and now it's on to the final wave. We're doing pretty well for ourselves, I would say. At least 20k. Oh, that goes off. Nice. Now it deals 214k. Nice for us. Anyway, we're just going to go around weakness breaking these guys. Aventurine's ult is up, which is nice. Now, I think I'm just going to break this guy's weakness straight away. I'm not going to... And then I'll just reduce that other guy's weakness as we go along, I think. Bump... And okay, nothing too bad. We won't get Jiaoqiu's ult if we even if we skill, so I'm just gonna go for the basic. but we should, never mind, we don't get, okay, I'm hoping we get, our Black Swan gets hit, and we don't get frozen. We should still be able to 30k, but we definitely could have gotten higher if Acheron didn't get frozen. We are gonna slightly overstack here. I feel like this is just painful. I have to use Acheron's ult here. I'm gonna save to use Jiaoqiu's ult, so we are... Actually, no, we're still dealing max damage. Actually, no, not max damage, because we are missing the ultimate damage increase. So, yeah, we could have really dealt more damage there, but unfortunately... we did not get lucky RNG there. I wanted Black Swan to get hit and for no one to get frozen, but unfortunately Aventurine's 50% defense res did absolutely nothing there. Yeah, just unlucky, that's all you can say there. Go about breaking Kokolio's weakness as much as we can. I mean, this is gonna do basically nothing. Just gonna skill. Hopefully we can kill this dinosaur. Never mind. Okay. Let's see, how much will our ultimate do to finish things off? The answer is 716k, and we just about hit 30k. If Acheron didn't get frozen, I feel like we could have done slightly better, but anyway, it's time for this half, and now I'm just going to spam our techniques so that March can get hers to the max. I know Himeko's technique just overrid Robin's, although I do kind of want them to have the fire vulnerability. Maybe it's a mistake to skip over Robin's technique, but you know what, I just kind of wanted Himeko's one. Anyway, now, as you can see, we are playing March with Himeko and then 2 buffers. I didn't mention this in the intro, but just so that you guys kind of know what's going on, this is full of fire and imaginary weakness, which is why I brought along March for the imaginary weak. She should be able to snipe some enemies' imaginary weakness, like the smaller ones, with her basics, and then her enhanced basics will deal more damage and break bar to all of the big enemies. Now, let's see, we're doing 100k on a follow-up, which is nice. Okay, I'm just gonna... Oh, wait, why'd I Robin ult here? I didn't need to. I really didn't need to do that. Whoops, that was a bit of a misplay by me. Anyway, we're just gonna take this guy down. It should... Okay, never mind. It doesn't spawn in another boss, but thanks to Himeko's skill, all of these guys should die to a follow-up. And then we're gonna get our ultimate. And now all of these guys should die to the ultimate plus follow-up attack combo here. 203k on ult and then 100k there, and then that takes out this guy. Very nice. Okay, this team is very satisfying, I will give you that much. And March should be able to take this guy down, at least I would hope, and then she's also going to get her enhanced basic. And then obviously not only is March doing damage here, because, you know, she does a fair amount, she is also buffing our Himeko, giving her 10% speed and extra attack, which is very nice. So actually our Himeko's getting 3 sources of buffs, and, you know, she's on about 130 speed, but thanks to March and Ruan, she's on about 150, which is why I brought the double buff here. So, yeah, that was kind of my logic behind this team. I just hope it works. Let's see, Robin's buff is going to be expiring soon, which is unlucky. We are also going to have to refresh our Ruan skill. Although we now do have to survive a lot of enemy attacks. I'm just hoping they don't do too much. Okay, can you switch over to attacking Himeko and... Okay, they are targeting Robin and Ruan Mei. Wow, okay. Once again, we're going to skill hit so we get our ultimate, and this time we're actually going to save our skill for the ending. Oh, also, if these guys are on imaginary weak, March can just deal fire damage because Himeko is her Shifu. So, yeah, definitely works in our favor if you ask me. I am happy with how this team is playing right now. If I saved Robin's ult earlier, maybe we'd end up getting a slightly higher score, but at least we're going to be able to, you know, get another cycle of our turns in. Okay, we're going to be able to also ult here on March, which will once again trigger Himeko's follow-up attack after this goes, and then that will allow us to also trigger her ultimate, which we shall do right now, and deal 186k. Thank you very much. And okay, these guys aren't down, unfortunately, but I doubt they're gonna survive for that much longer. Also, March is gonna go, so we're gonna get another instance of Himeko follow-up. Also, her skill is doing a lot of damage thanks to just how many buffs we have on her. And then also Ruan Mei giving weakness break efficiency helps March break much easier. So yeah, 102k we did there on the follow-up, and 46k to a single target on skill. If that's not a cracked Himeko right now, then I don't know what is. And remember, she is E0S0, she's on a craftable Lycon, so everyone can easily do this themselves, and you know, mine doesn't even have a traces fully maxed out. You guys will see in the character build, it's kind of scuffed, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, we're just gonna focus on this one. Unfortunately, we don't weakness break there, but it's fine because we're gonna proc Himeko's follow-up anyway. Again, 100k on skill, 185k on the follow-up, and then we will get our ultimate soon, which will deal even more damage. Like I said earlier, I'm just very happy with how this team's turning out. I think Robin's about to die though, and yep, that's the one problem with playing no sustain. Characters die, which is a bit unfortunate, but you know, happens. Although the main goal of this team isn't, okay, Ruan is nearly dead as well. I'm gonna procking Himeko ult right now to try save some of our allies. Now the good thing is Robin kind of acts as a sustain because she lets you go more often and weakness break enemies more often. And then Ruan can also act as a bit of a sustain because she will delay the enemy's actions thanks to her ultimate. So I think we're still gonna be fine here. And because we are just one turn away from another Himeko follow-up, I am just gonna weakness break this guy. Once again, thanks to March. Easy 100k. Now March gets her own go, 69k on the basic and weakness breaks her. 140, another follow-up from Himeko, very nice. You know, if we had Robin, we'd be dealing even more damage right now. But, you know, unfortunately, she had to go down. So we got slightly unlucky with the RNG because just look how much HP Himeko has compared to Robin, who's just, you know, dead. So, yeah, that's unlucky. I don't think Ruan is going to change much here, no matter who she targets. And look, this guy gets delayed, can't kill us. This guy is going to get delayed, cannot kill us. And I'm just going to break this guy's weakness. He's the furthest out, so yep. And Himeko gets delayed. Sorry, Bronya gets delayed. And now Himeko's skill. This procs again. Nice, we already hit 60k, which is once again very nice for us. And March goes again, because, you know, why the hell not? Just going to use our ultimate to weakness break this guy. Actually, I don't think we should have done that. I think we should have probably focused our ultimate onto an enemy. Just to take him down, but will make little difference. 121k on her basic, whilst Robin is still, you know, no longer for this world. And there we go. 62k total, 32k on the second half. We actually got more on the second half than we did in the first half. On either side, we didn't get incredible RNG. You know, 30k on the first half, probably could have been a bit higher if Acheron didn't get CC'd. 32k on the second half. Probably could have been higher if, again, didn't waste Robin's ultimate at the start. Also, if Robin didn't go down later on, because, you know, we would have gotten more turns from her ultimate and also been dealing more damage. I feel like there's a way you can get 35k with no sustain, but I feel like 30k is still very manageable, even if you do play a sustain. But, yeah, those were my teams, that was my run. And with that being said, let's just move on to the character builds, where we can talk a little bit more. Well, as you can see, both teams very much managed to get their job done. Both managed to get over 30k first time of asking, which, you know, pretty damn good. I will take that. Now, real quick, when it comes to our Acheron, 111 speed, 65 crit, this goes up to about 77, I believe, 155 crit damage. Actually, that might go up a bit higher. And then 3.6k attack on an S1, good night's sleep well. Traces, mostly maxed out other than the skill, and then obviously basic is untouched. And then this is just how her relics are looking there. Pretty decent, nothing too special. E0, then Jiaoqiu, 159 speed, 148 effect rate. Most important thing is that we have over 140 there, as well as the speed. And then Eyes of the Prey, Traces, mostly maxed out. The skill and the talent are what is most important. 2-piece speed and then 2-piece rainbow, as well as the EHR set, and then E0. When it comes to Black Swan, 2.6k attack, 145 speed. This will go up thanks to the EHR set once again, and she's on 106 herself. S1, Eyes of the Prey, Traces fully maxed. And then on the 4-piece dot set for some extra damage. And then once again E0, then Aventurine, 3.9k defense. A little bit of effect hit rate, 35 here, so that we can hit our S3 trend of the universal market icon. Traces maxed out, defense set, as well as broken keel for the 10% extra crit damage. And once more E0, and then when it comes to our Himeko's build, 2.6k attack, 131 defense, but this will go up to about 152, 153-ish in battle. 74 crit, 84 crit damage, but then obviously Lycon will give us 40 for 124. Planar set will get us up to 164, and then Robin will get us to about 180, so this is more of a 74 to 180 ratio. And then obviously showed off the Lycon. Traces, not fully maxed, not gonna lie, ended up getting a bit lazy. Relics, follow-up set, kind of as you would expect, focus on crit rates since we get so many sources of crit damage. and then E0, like I said before. And then I just want to quickly go over the March. She is on a speed build herself because I don't have any good attack boots. 2.3k attack, 138 speed, 74 crit rate, 156 crit damage. She can buff around crit damage. Swordplay, S5, not really that good in Pure Fiction, but I could not be asked to change her build around, not gonna lie. And then Nia, Musketeer, and Rutilant, E6. And then finally our Robin and our Ruan Mei, starting off with whoever I can find first. Okay, cool, Ruan Mei. 145 speed, 154 break effect, goes up to 174. That's 6 break effect off what we need for the max buff. Meshing Cogs, S5, 2-piece break, 2-piece break. And Penacony for the extra ER. And then Eidolons, E0. Then Robin, 3,850 attack, 122 speed. This will go up to 132 though. 11 crit rate, 121 crit damage. Doesn't really matter. 124 ER because we are on Broken Keel. S5 traces mostly maxed out. Just missing a little bit of the crit damage buff. And then 2-piece speed, 2-piece attack on attack percent boots for extra attack so that we can get as close to 4k as we can, and E0. So yeah, that's our character builds. Hopefully maybe this helps, especially the second half. If you guys want to try it out for yourself, I think, you know, it was quite the cook, which I am very happy with since it very much got the job done. But yeah, hope this helps.